So this fight arguably could have been the best fight we've ever seen in Dana White's Contender Series history. And I'm going to be going over the winner of this fight, Roman Puga. Now, like I mentioned in my last video, this fight was a war, and both fighters were awarded contracts from Dana White. Now, when you're having wars on Dana White's Contender Series, that might be a bad sign for your career in the UFC. But I think in this case, since Roman Puga is so young, that he can improve upon his already really sophisticated boxing skill set, where he shows great volume, good power, and best of all is his jab. I mean, if you look at Tanner Trimbley's face, it already looked like that from like the first round. Now there were some scary moments for Roman in rounds 2 and rounds 3, and even at the end of round 1. What am I saying? But he still fought and showed his toughness. So did Tanner Tremblay. And what I liked about it the most for either guy, and mostly Roman, was that Roman didn't really show any, weaknesses. He got rocked, right? But that was from Tanner Tremblay, surprisingly, still throwing uppercut. Like, I really don't think most fighters would be as tough as Tanner Tremblay to take the beating that they did. And one thing I didn't mention in my last video that is true for Tanner Tremblay and Roman Puga is I think they're going to get favorable matchmaking by the UFC just because they did have this crazy war on Dana White's Contender Series. I just think from either of the two, I'm going to say Roman Puga has more growth in MMA, and Tanner Tremblay is more of a finished product. And Roman Puga, with his boxing as anti-wrestling, I think he has a great base that he can still continue to build on. So I'm going to be giving Roman Puga a 6.5 out of 10. I think right now he could. Man, I'm actually going to give him a 7 out of 10. I think his boxing is crisp, man. And, he's going to have to keep his chin tucked. Don't get overconfident. I think that's what he's learned from this fight. But from the here on out, he's just going to get better, right? He's already, felt his weaknesses, and he's going to grow from that.